We hope the last video on Heraclitus, the philosopher of change and fire, has amazed you. As promised, in this documentary, we will take you through the historical background of major philosophers of all time. More importantly, we will reflect on what we, as a community, remember from each philosopher and what we have learned from them that guides us in the present. Join us on an intellectual journey into the mind of Parmenides of Elea, the philosopher who challenged the very nature of existence with his revolutionary ideas. Discover his teachings, his enigmatic poem, and the profound impact he had on Western philosophy. Learn how Parmenides' concept of unchanging reality continues to influence modern thought. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Channel 7 for more thought-provoking philosophical documentaries. Parmenides, the philosopher who defied reality. In the tranquil valleys of ancient Greece, where the mind wandered as freely as the wind, lived a philosopher whose ideas would stand the test of time. This is the story of Parmenides, the philosopher who defied reality. Born around 515 BCE in the city of Elea, Parmenides was a thinker ahead of his time. Unlike his predecessors who embraced the notion of constant change, Parmenides introduced a radical idea, the concept of an unchanging, eternal reality. From a young age, Parmenides was drawn to the mysteries of existence. He spent countless hours in the grand libraries of Elea, poring over ancient texts and engaging in deep philosophical contemplation. Parmenides' teachings are primarily known through his enigmatic poem, On Nature. In this work, he describes a journey guided by a goddess who reveals two paths of inquiry, the way of truth and the way of opinion. This poetic framework was not just a stylistic choice but a profound statement on the nature of reality. Parmenides asserted that true reality is unchanging and indivisible, while the world perceived through the senses is deceptive and illusory. For never shall this prevail, that things that are not, are. Parmenides. This quote encapsulates his belief that existence is singular and unchanging. The idea that what is and what is not, cannot be became the cornerstone of his philosophy. Parmenides' ideas were groundbreaking and controversial. He argued that change and motion were mere illusions, challenging the prevailing beliefs of his time. This bold stance often put him at odds with other philosophers, leading to heated debates and discussions. Imagine the ancient forums of Elea, bustling with intellectual fervor, where Parmenides passionately defended his ideas against the likes of Heraclitus, who famously proclaimed that everything is in constant flux. The only roads of inquiry there are, one that it is and cannot not be, is the path of persuasion, for it attends upon truth, the other, that it is not and that it must not be, this I say to you is a path that cannot be explored. Parmenides. Through this, he emphasized that only through the path of truth could one attain genuine knowledge, rejecting the deceptive path of opinion. In his later years, Parmenides established the Eleatic school, where he mentored other great thinkers, including Zeno of Elea. His teachings emphasized rigorous logical reasoning and the importance of seeking the unchanging truth beneath the apparent chaos of the world. Zeno, inspired by Parmenides, would go on to develop his famous paradoxes, challenging the very concepts of motion and plurality. That which is. That which is not. Parmenides. This seemingly simple statement carries profound implications. Parmenides urged his students to look beyond the sensory world and seek the eternal, unchanging truths that lie beneath. What can we learn from Parmenides today? His philosophy encourages us to look beyond the surface and question the nature of reality itself. His insistence on the existence of an unchanging truth challenges us to think deeply and critically about the world we perceive. In modern times, philosophers and scientists alike grapple with concepts of being, existence, and the fabric of reality, often finding echoes of Parmenides' ideas in their inquiries. Parmenides of Elia, the philosopher who dared to defy the senses and seek an eternal reality, continues to inspire us to seek the deeper truths of existence. Let his story remind us of the power of reason and the pursuit of wisdom. His legacy endures, urging us to question, to seek, and to understand the timeless truths that govern our world. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed our video, please subscribe to our channel, Channel 7, like, share, and leave us a comment. Bye-bye.